Hi everyone, it's Dolly with Crafty Mermaid Mom, and welcome to the 10,000 Reasons to Celebrate YouTube Hop giveaway hosted by none other than our crafty friend Rebecca at I Am Mama 24. I'm so excited for Rebecca, you guys, because she has reached over 10,000 subbies. So Rebecca, congratulations to you on reaching such an amazing milestone. And in honor of reaching this milestone, Rebecca has organized an awesome hop event with some amazing giveaways. I'm so happy to be a part of Rebecca's hop. So this video will be one of the celebration videos along with various other videos where you'll be able to get inspirational ideas for celebratory crafting projects. There are over 30 participants and over 40 prizes to be won, all donated by generous sponsors. So you guys, for a full list of the prizes that will be given away, you can visit Rebecca's channel, which is included in the description box below, along with the rules for this hop. So with that said, let's move on with this celebration. So with Valentine's Day being right around the corner, I decided that I wanted to do this video in honor of Valentine's Day. And I wanted to do a video that would celebrate Valentine's Day. So I decided that I would do a process video to show you guys how to make these cute and adorable stacks of love letter embellishments. So these cute stacks of letters were actually introduced to me by my dear friend Alicia, who had gifted these to me and created these. And when she did gift these to me, I fell in love with them and I knew I had to create my own. So as you can see, all these are little mini envelopes. There's 3 envelopes which clearly have been stuffed with something and then tied together with a rope to form a stack of letters. So just looking at these, I knew that these were not going to be very hard to put together, especially if you have an envelope punch, which I did have. The thing is, you could also make these without an envelope punch. So I am going to be showing you today in this video how to make these cute little babies with or without an envelope punch. So let me go ahead and show you the ones that I did make in honor of Valentine's Day. As you can see, these are a little different as far as how I decorated these because they are in the Valentine's Day theme. I wanted to use some romantic themed paper which had a bunch of floral prints, and I also used the hot wax seal from my friend Alicia, which was in the shape of a rose, which went perfect with these. Now don't feel like you have to have the hot seal stamps because they will come out just as pretty without. Here is one that I created that I did not use the hot seal stamp on. I just used a little bit of glitter and some tiny embellishments and a little bit of bling and some stamps, and it still looks like a stack of love letters. So you can make it your own. So what you're gonna need to make these cuties are your glue, your 2-sided or double-sided tape, a pair of scissors, your paper cutter. You're also gonna need your choice of paper, and what you want to do is you want to try for every stack to use 3 different prints that coordinate. And so let's go ahead and make the stacks of love letters where you can do it by hand and you don't need to use the envelope punch. I'm going to go ahead and put that envelope punch aside. So what you want to do then is you are going to cut out 3 sheets of paper in a 3x3. Okay, so you're going to cut out a piece of paper 3 inches by 3 inches, and for the sake of saving time, I've already cut this out. The other thing you're going to need is 3 pieces of, I don't want to call these chipboard because, let me explain this to you, you need something thick that will make your envelope feel like it's stuffed with paper. So if you use chipboard, sometimes chipboard could be a little harder where it's going to actually look just like a square block. So you want something that you can kind of squish around. And I know that some people will use the foam, not strips, but there are those sheets made out of foam. You could actually use those because see how thick this is? This is actually an old box. It's an old paper box from work, and I went ahead and I cut it up into these 2 by 1 3/4 pieces. So again, by hand, you want to use these little tiny chipboards or little tiny cardboard pieces in 2 by 1 3/4. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to take your 3 by 3 paper, you're going to lay it down, and you are going to glue this piece of cardboard or whatever it is you're using, whether it's a foam sheet cut in a 2 by 1 3/4 or cardboard, it's up to you. You just want to make sure it's pretty thick so that your paper will look like it has that bulk, to look like it's an envelope filled with a big bulky letter. So you're going to lay your cardboard down on your paper just like this by hand. Because you don't have the envelope punch, you're going to use your scissors to be your punch, to punch out these little tiny corners. And see what I just did right there? I just cut those edges so that when I decide to fold these flaps over, it'll be so much more easier. And that's exactly what a envelope punch does for you. So just take a little bit of glue. You don't need a lot. And you're going to put it on all 4 flaps. Now what you want to do is you want to take the side flaps first. You're going to fold those over. And then take your bottom flap and fold that over. And you already have an envelope right here. You can clearly see it's formed or shaped like an envelope. And you're going to take the top one and you're going to fold that over, and there you have it. You have your love letter. Okay? So I did this 3 times, and here I have my 3 letters. So what you're going to do then is you want to stack these envelopes. And I just used 2-sided tape to stack them. And let's see, you choose which one you want to be on top. So I want this one to be on top. I'm just going to stack them so that the one behind it is kind of peeping out so that you can see that it's clearly a stack of envelopes. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and that's what it's supposed to look like, is an imperfect stack of letters. All right, so now you have your stacked letters and they're all stuck together. So now you can start embellishing. Go ahead and do your little die cuts. If you want, you could even write an address on here if you can write really small. Use your clear stamps. If you have any postage type stamps, those work the best. If you have glitter and you want to give it a little bit of bling like this one, you can do that as well. Or if you have any little flower punches or bird punches or anything, seashell punches, whatever you desire, you can go ahead and start embellishing. And then you just need to add the final touch and take your jute or rope or string or whatever it is that you want to use to tie this together, and just tie it like you're tying a gift box. Just like that. And there you have it. You are done. So that was a very simple process. Now I'm just going to show you exactly how to do this, but with your envelope punch. So basically with your envelope punch, this is what I've learned on this one is the best way, or the best size for me at least, was to use a 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 sheet. You do that with 3 pieces of paper because you're going to have your stacks of 3 letters. And if you have the paper in 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 on your mini punch board or your mini envelope punch, you are going to punch at the score line of 1 3/4. Okay, so let's go ahead and score this at 1 3/4. Like I said, this is for a 3 1/8 paper. You guys, I find that doing this by hand rather than using this punch is just as easy. Okay, and then your cardboard piece on this for the 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 paper will be 1 1/2 by 2 inches. And this is just a little bit smaller than the handmade one, but it works. So there you have it. You have your stacks, and you could just repeat the same process that you used to make your handmade stacks, and it was easy as that. So I hope that this was an easy tutorial to follow. I thought it would be fun to do something quick and simple, and so I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys will be able to try this. If you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for hopping along to my channel in this celebration hop hosted by Rebecca at I Am Mama 24. And again, congratulations to you, Rebecca, in reaching such an awesome milestone. Remember, you guys, for a chance to win this hop giveaway, please make sure to check out the details and rules in the description box below. And happy hopping, everyone!